Colton LeBlanc was at a community event in Amiro's Hill building haystacks when he saw Austin Doucette collapse.
Coach Greg, and I'm here with
Sister Christine.
Sister Christine. She's not a sister. She's literally my biological sister. She's not a nun.
No.
But she could be, because guess what the topic is today? We're going to be talking about a miracle that happened within our family. That's right. A real miracle.
Actual miracle.
Like actually.
Yeah.
And so why don't you explain what actually happened? We got Sister Christine with me. She's going to explain what happened. What went down?
Well, on August 7th, our dad was out building haystacks, doing this community event thing, and he collapsed. So he had full cardiac arrest on the ground, heart stopped, and immediately within, 5 seconds or something, Colton LeBlanc,
who's like an MLA in the area, just happened to be there.
Yeah, just randomly
retired
supervising.
paramedic.
And went to see Mr. Doucette, and for a couple seconds I thought, it might be, a syncopal episode or, a seizure or whatnot, but quickly realized that wasn't the case, and that in fact his heart had stopped.
So retired paramedic is who sees dad first on the ground and immediately checks, no pulse, starts CPR. Instantly, him and I think 4 or 5
a network
other
of people
guys,
that were there working together,
taking
also had
turns.
some experience with like doing this stuff, like they were trained a bit.
Yeah. So they did CPR on him for a full 20 minutes before EHS
the ambulance
actually arrived. Yeah.
In these situations, you can't wait till paramedics show up, because by that time it's too late.
To happen with a trained paramedic that was literally on the spot in a remote location, the ambulance usually take 40 minutes plus to get there, arrived in 20 minutes, survived, had triple bypass surgery, and is doing well, recovering now. A miracle. If it had happened alone in the middle of the night at home, wouldn't have survived, wouldn't have woken up.
You don't know how to express it at all. It's like you're meeting up with a guy who, had he not been there, you would not be there. And I realize that, and I owe him, obviously, my life, and I'll have him deep into my heart the rest of mine for sure.
My father, he's 74 years old. He doesn't take his health for granted, and he has no family history of heart attacks. So he also had a stress test done a year ago, passed the stress test. They said he had the heart of a 35-year-old. Fantastic shape, but yet this just happened. So because my dad was in such great shape, he already in fact had a blockage, but the collateral blood vessels were able to carry enough blood to bypass that he didn't actually know he already had this blockage. He said he was complaining about being fatigued and tired, but it was just like, yeah, I'm in my 70s, I just expected as you get older to be in less good of a shape. But because he was already exercising, what could have been a heart attack previously allowed him to not even notice and to go past that and to still be active and to not even know enough to pass the stress test.
Yeah, so I think that dad's level of activity and just he was always moving around, always doing cardio. Yes, it was a miracle. There were people there and everything had to line up for him to survive. But in general, his baseline of health, I think, contributed to his survival in this as well. So I was speaking to dad after this happened, and he was just amazed at how grateful he was for being alive. And, you might think, oh, whatever, I'm going to just do whatever I want now. I'm young and who cares? But once you reach the ages that in your mind you might think are old, like in your 70s, oh, if I live to be in my 70s, that's fine. Well, once you get there, you then want to live at least to your 80s, to your 90s. So, put in a little bit of work on your health now to keep yourself alive longer. There's no way you won't be thankful.
When you're young, you think that, when I'm 45, like I am, you're old, or when you're 80, you're old. When you get to that age, trust me, you want to keep living unless something drastically has happened, but you don't feel that age. At 45, I don't feel 45. I feel 15. There's no difference in my brain thinking, oh, I've lived such a long life. It goes away right now. I'm happy. It was a long... No, I want to live more now than I think ever. The longer I live, the more I appreciate just how great it is to be alive, and the more I want to enjoy it. Yeah. When I was younger, I'll abuse these PEDs. Probably whatever. It's not going to happen to me. And then you become 45 and you're like, wait a minute. Was I a freaking moron? What was wrong? Why was I doing that? You start to appreciate the little things and you want to make sure you live as long as possible. Mm-hmm. Take your health and make it a priority. Be proactive in your health. Get your blood work done. Advocate for your health. Do your cardio. Lift your weights. Eat healthy. Get my freaking cookbook if you need it. Do something. And it doesn't have to be go all in and go 100%. If you're 300 pounds and if you just lose 10% of your weight, you can get about 80% of its benefits. A little does in fact go a long way. You don't have to be perfect. You might have a dream physique in your mind to lose 100 pounds. Don't worry about that. Get halfway there. Realistic goals that you can do for the rest of your life. Do a little bit. A little is better than nothing. How much cardio? 150 minutes a week. That is what I recommend. But listen, if you're doing none and you start doing 20, that's 20 minutes you didn't do. It might not be perfect, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I like it when you say that. Because a lot of people they want you to do all this exact stuff and you need to do this many minutes and you need to be this percentage of body fat and blah, blah, blah. But just a tiny bit, like when I couldn't do much after surgeries and stuff, I just walked. That wasn't a big cardio event. I wasn't on a stepper sweating and crazy. I just walked, but that was better than couch.
Like how long has Dad been home now? It's like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's literally doing 20-minute walks twice a day. He just had triple bypass surgery. He took arteries out of his leg and his heart, had his chest all opened up, and it hurts to breathe, to cough and stuff. And he's doing 20 minutes of cardio twice a day. How much are you doing? What's your excuse? I don't need it. I don't care. You're gonna care when you get older and you realize you should have done what you should have done years ago. Don't wait till it's too late.
So I just want to add this. I mean, before having this cancer diagnosis, I did exercise and stuff for the most part for my physical appearance. I wanted to look a certain way. I wanted to feel like I looked good, blah, blah, blah. Since the diagnosis, I must say I don't really care anymore. I'm more so doing any cardio or weight training for the actual purpose of making my physical body feel better so that each moment feels better. I can enjoy the way I feel if I have more energy or get up easier in the morning or sleep better, whatever. And also to just be able to live longer, to exist for more years.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, you think, why are we in the gym lifting weights? Why are we eating healthy and why are we doing all this stuff? And it's like, yeah, on the one end, you want to look good, but I think it's way more important to feel good and be healthy than to look good. Aesthetics versus health, I mean, to me, they're probably both important, but let's face it. Am I going to look like Coach Greg bodybuilder when I'm 95 years old? Chances about zero. But do I want to be healthy as I get older? Absolutely. Looks fade, but does that really matter? Is that as important as what's on the inside of this exterior shell? I'm going to argue with you that who gives a shit how you look? Yeah, you want to look good, but does that really truly matter? No. Or what matters is what's inside of all of us.
Exactly.
Eat healthier, get to the gym, work out, be fit, and don't just do it for the look.
No.
Do it for your health.
Exactly.
Piss posh.
Piss or pish? Pish posh?
Pish posh.
Pish posh.
Pish posh to you.
Pish posh.
Enough with that bullshit. Pish posh.
Absolutely pish posh.
So, any parting ways for our fellow circles of the world?
I think basically living your life today like you picture you want to live it tomorrow.
There you have it, Sister Christine, 2021. Live your life today as you wish to live it tomorrow.
That's deep.
I got to think about that. Harder Than Last Time supplements. Check those out. Click the link in the description. Also, training books, cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team. Subscribe and bell button it. And until next time, we're out. Live your life today, like I want to live it tomorrow.
So all the things you have planned to do tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll have fun tomorrow. I'll do cardio tomorrow.
The weekend, Monday. When I retire, I'll get that. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll go and do this. today.
Today.
Not tomorrow.